Excuse me. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. You just dropped my food.
No, I didn't drop your food.
Yeah, but
Didn't drop.
I've just seen you drop my food.
No. You're trying to blame me for dropping your food. I haven't dropped no food.
Yeah, but I'm just. Yeah, but like I can still see my food on the drive.
Oh, you mean your food dropped? I didn't drop it, but it dropped. Like, it's windy out here and everything. Had a little bit of a slip. The food dropped, but I didn't drop your food.
Hey, big up everyone, man. Big up everyone, man. We're just getting started in here. Welcome on back, Views on Sport. Today we have a special guest, man. We got Good Vibes Only Mikes, West Ham fan, man. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for coming on the channel, my bro. Really appreciate it. We'll have a quick little look and see if anyone's there in the chat already. Big up Kwaja, nice and early. Make sure you're subscribing to Mike's as well. Name is in the title, guys. Make sure you're subscribing to him. He's bigging up everyone. Smash the likes. Definitely do that. There's the link to the second channel. Let's try and get that to 100, please, ASAP. There's the link to Mike's channel. Go and show him some love. Big up to you, Kwaja, man. Looks like it's only you dropping some comments. No, we've got AFC always in the building as well. I will let you know who wins when I see the lineup. Yeah, that's the thing that Arsenal fans have to look out for. Big up Kwaja as well. He's put the Leeds lineup and the Spurs lineup in the chat as well, because I know they've got a 12:30 kickoff. So, look, man, we ain't going to waste too much time. Like I said, big up Mike's for coming on. Firstly, how are you, bro?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Obviously not looking forward to today, but I'm glad to be back on the channel, man. I appreciate the invite.
Yeah, come on, man. I tried to get a few of you, man, but like I said, man, you're a very in-demand man when these games come around. I did try to get Hammers Football TV as well, but I think he's still abroad, man. But yeah, look, bro. To be honest with you, I'm feeling the same way as you. I'm not really looking forward to this. A lot of my fans, they say that these are the next 5 games for us and they're all winnable and we should be winning every single one of them. But you guys, it's 50-50 when we play yous lot for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never an easy game. It's never as simple as that. So I'm thinking that it's a few banana skins. You guys, Fulham away is never easy. Sunderland have been playing quite well this season. Crystal Palace have been on smoke. So for me, I'm looking at these fixtures. I'm not too confident like everybody else. But just before I ask you about West Ham, with Arsenal, we don't really know anything until literally right before the game with Arteta. I will have a quick little look on Sky while I've got you as well. But just in terms of West Ham, I mean, where are you guys at the moment? Obviously, Nuno, new manager bounce. I like Nuno, so I want to get your thoughts on him. But I mean, as West Ham fans, how are you going into this game? Are you expecting to get something? What's the feeling around West Ham?
I think everyone's like always newly positive in our fan base when like a new manager comes about because of how much they hated the previous manager. I think it's because the reason why like Nuno's getting so much PR from our fan base and stuff is because Potter got the exact same thing when he came in for Lopetegui, because Lopetegui was like just as much as how as Potter was at the back end. And I think with Nuno, I think he can save us for the short term. I don't know about the long term though. I've been saying that his football kind of got figured out at Forest at the back end. I know Forest fans even wanted to keep him still, but I felt like some of his football did get figured out. They tried to change him pre-season and stuff, so I'm not sure how well it could develop in the future. But I think for now it's the right fit. But I feel like I'm endorsing the ownership if I'm supporting a free manager joining West Ham again. That's what I feel like I'm doing. So like that's why I'm not really like giving everyone support from the jump. Like I liked what I saw from the first game, but he only had 2 training sessions, so I can't really pin too much on the guy. I'm just gonna judge him fairly because it's not his fault that he got sacked and he's the best manager on a free. But it's also it doesn't mean I have to like fully back it just because I feel like I'm backing whatever the ownership does. And I feel like this year is like we've hated the ownership for a long time, but it's a case of now like we're all just on the same page. We're all just sick and tired of it. I think today, I don't think anybody thinks we're getting anything. I think it's a case of like West Ham fans are more looking forward to what we're going to see when we come back from international break. Mainly because of like how much he's going to have on the training field. This is his first full week. It's a very difficult 2 games to come into. As much as I don't rate Everton as much as everyone else, Everton are still doing what Everton do. We took a draw there, and now we got to go to you guys. And as much as we've won at your place in the past. I don't really look at the positive records that West Ham have because West Ham have broken their positive records quite a lot over the past 2 seasons. I'll be so honest. Like even
Mm,
Tottenham at home, we have a great record there, like
mm,
against Tottenham, but we
mm.
lost. Great record against Chelsea at home, but we've lost the last two.
Yeah,
We used to have a really good record against Villa and Fulham until they broke that. Like, we really don't do well when it comes to like keeping our good records. So I
right.
think because your squad's upgraded and we've been stale, I don't really see a positive result for us.
Damn, man. I mean, look, we're probably both waking up like on the Saturday because that's honestly how I feel. Because what I've been kind of going back and forward with my own fan base on, and this is why I'm talking about it, and I want to touch on what you just said a minute ago. Like we're kind of, you said you guys are all on the same page. We're obviously very much divided as usual. You know, that's like the biggest bloody spectacle on the internet. But yeah, because this is, you know, this is where I'm at. Like I said, because our performances, like we done all right against Newcastle. I say all right because we was very good in the first half, kind of reverted back to type in the second. Done the same thing against Olympiacos, where I think the performances, you know, the performance was worse than it was against Newcastle. So for me, my big thing for Arsenal isn't the result; it's the performances, because that's obviously what's going to carry us on. So I'm kind of worried about this game. I'm not going to lie. In terms of injuries, you know, full squad, you know, what's your team looking like, bro? I mean, have you got a lot of players out? I'm not sure.
To be fair, we haven't got many, but so Tadibo, we don't know what's going on
Mm,
because Tadibo fell out with the last manager. He wasn't in the last squad. I think just because Nuno had 2 training sessions, so he just stuck with the squad. James Ward-Prowse is like not Nuno's favorite, so he's going to be left out, which is more than fine by any West Ham. I think every West Ham fan's fine with that.
right.
Wan-Bissaka's injured. That's the only one that's like a really big blow because Wan-Bissaka's a very good player for us. But then again, we've got Kyle Walker-Peters.
Mm,
So Kyle Walker-Peters has played really well for us since coming in for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I'm really happy with like the fullback depth. But
right.
I think everyone else is fit. I could be wrong. Everyone else is fit. Yeah, everyone else is fit. So like
Mm,
we've got nearly a fully fit squad. And some of them are still coming back to fitness since starting a few games. So he's not going to be 100%. But
mm,
at the same time, he's going to be a great option from the start.
mm.
And that's pretty much it. We've got quite a good quite a full squad. It's just unfortunately we've got quite a lot of bozos, especially in the spine of the team.
Right.
There's not really much chemistry there to be honest.
Right. Now I'm listen, and me and you, I mean, you obviously made your case, you know, with the whole Bowen and Saka thing, and I thought it was a very good case. I really like Bowen. Even when I was talking about why we getting mad away, we should even, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we would have ever been able to prize him out of West Ham. It's like your last asset left, but
Yeah,
I rate him in it. So when I'm looking at this game, I feel like he's probably someone that might pop up with something. Now, Arsenal, we'll have a quick little look. I mean, look, this is the I'll show you the little this is what I think he is going to do. When I talk about him, is obviously the terrorist that is, you know, Paella Pulis. This is what I think he's going to do. And I'm not too sure about Eze. And obviously Gabriel kind of, he had to get substituted off in the last game, and he was spoken about as an injury. So I don't know if he's going to play today. So I don't know if you can see that or not. This is
yeah,
the lineup. This is the lineup that I think he's going to go with. Me personally, I wouldn't. I mean, against Newcastle, you know, for Arsenal, I feel like we found our best midfield. It was Rice in the 6 alone with Odegaard and Eze, but I don't think he's going to do that. This is the team I think he's going to put out. I mean, bearing in mind, there's always one or two that surprise everyone, even in the Arsenal fan base. So this is the team, you know, I think that is going to face you guys today. I mean, it's up to you if you want to do one for you guys or not, but I thought I'd just show it. Calafiori seems to be getting the nod over Miles Lewis-Skelly all the time now. Not entirely sure why. Trossard starting. Excuse me. He's a better player off the bench, so I think that could be a positive for you guys, unless he has a good game. But with him, it's 50-50. What do you
yeah.
think of Gyökeres? For me, I'm kind of 50-50 on him, but it's always, you know, it's always interesting to hear from the rivals and what they make of his situation at Arsenal. What do you think of him, bro?
I think I'll be honest. I'm a guy who gives everyone their first season when they transition from another league,
Mm,
because he wasn't in like the Premier League that much. He was barely playing for Brighton. Like he
yeah,
only played like cup games and stuff. So I would give him a chance from an outsider, but from an Arsenal point of view, I'm not sure it's the right fit stylistically. I've been saying this. Like I
mm,
think He wants the ball in behind all the time. He loves the inside left channel, which I think gets in the way of a lot of your players positionally when you're trying to attack and stuff like that as well. So I think it's the wrong fit, if I'm being so honest. But I also do think, I've said this before, that Arsenal, especially Arteta's system, I feel like people that are not strikers suit that system more when they can just float around and do what they want as like the extra midfielder or whatever. Like the Marinos and Havertz have seemed to benefit a lot more than actual strikers because we don't know what Arteta can do with an actual striker. He put Aubameyang on the left half the time when I was watching you guys, and when he played in the middle, he was better. So Arteta doesn't really make sense. But
No.
at the same time, I think with Gyökeres, he has the right idea of running it behind. I feel like that's a lost art in football nowadays with strikers that just running behind. It's mainly the wingers that do that now. But I think it doesn't really suit what you're trying to do because Saka and Martinelli and Trossard, they're all used to playing a certain way rather than feeding the striker all the time. It's mainly them getting the goals and the assists and stuff, especially Saka. But I think you guys need to give him the ball a lot more. But I do think he needs to. I know his link-up play has been decent over the past couple of games, but I feel like he can still work on making quicker decisions with his touches, like not taking too many touches and scoring. But he loves the inside left channel. I think he suits a 2 up front / like 3 up front when it's like the wingers are getting closer to him a lot more, where it's a bit more fluid. I feel like if you're going to play like just one striker like that, you'd really need to get the Eze's and Odegaard's right next to him because Eze will find you, Odegaard can find you, Wanyeri will find you if he does play. Like those players will find you. But I think you guys need to support him. But if you're gonna get a striker like this, you do need to alter your style a bit and just play to his strengths. Because if you're signing someone that's the bagsman to take you over the line, you need to alter your style and cater towards him.
Yeah, no, well said, bro. And I think that's bang on. I literally think it's bang on. I was so happy when we got Gyökeres and Eze, not because I thought, we're gonna bang all of a sudden, but because I knew that this guy's gonna fumble them. And I know it sounds bad, but it's just the truth. And I think everyone can see that now. He's not prepared to change his style. He wants Gyökeres to play in his mode, and then like I said, it just makes everything so clear, how stubborn this guy is. Let's talk about the differences between the manager, though. I know it's only been very, you said you didn't like his style of play, but in terms of how he kind of, holds himself, press conferences, the kind of things that he's saying, are you hearing the right things from him? I know you said that you're not kind of fully backing it, free manager. You don't want to back the ownership. I get all of that. But kind of what are the kind of signals that Nuno's giving you? Are you feeling like he's competent?
I think he's competent. I think he's saying all the right things, but like I feel like everyone else is easily pleased in the fan base where he's saying like, and don't get me wrong, compared to Potter, he's saying all the right things because Potter doesn't have a personality. Lopetegui didn't have a personality. Nuno has a personality. He sounds like a winner. He sounds like he wants to take us to the next level. He sounds like he wants us to believe and be a team and all of that. But I just feel like on the pitch it's going to hinder us a little bit. And I don't think for the short term necessarily, even though I do think in certain games he will go for the draw a bit too much, which I don't like that mentality. I've never been a fan of that. It's exactly why I wanted David Moyes out. Exactly why I wanted the last 3 or 4 managers out, to be honest. We're constantly finding the draw instead of the win. But I think Nuno's saying all the right things. I like the fact that, for example, he's like, it's not about what we are going to show the fans. It's not what we're going to tell what we're going to show the fans, what we need to show the fans, sort of thing. I'm like, that's cool. Then you're saying all the right things. That's a good way to get the fans on side. The game, how to get the fans on side. That's good. But you got to do all of this on the pitch. Now, I'm not expecting it straight away because you didn't get a pre-season, so I kind of have to give you more time. But at the same time, I don't really have time to give anyone else time anymore. Like, I don't have time. Like, we live one life. I'm not here to give people time. Like, really, I'll be so honest. Like, I've supported this club all my life. I really don't care anymore. I mean, it's not to pin that on him, but it's more so the case of like, if Nuno does bad, then it's the ownership's fault because they hired him. So it's just like, I'm just gonna pin it on them, sort of thing. I think he's good for the short term. I think he got his principles in very well for 2 training sessions, and I think that's obviously going to improve. But I just need us to be balanced. I don't really care about style of play when it's aesthetics wise. I don't care about aesthetics. I just care about if you're going to make it work or not. Just make this work if you are going to play the way you play. But I think we can be got at despite the fact that we're going to probably be sitting back every single game.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, because like I said, man, I mean, what he built at for it was predictable, like you said, but it was still, inevitable nonetheless. I thought they were one of the best, counter-attacking teams in the league. Under Ange is, he's under pressure straight away. Crazy work. But I did obviously just want to hear, because obviously I know there's been protests going on at West Ham.
Yeah, there was a protest with the Palace game. That was the game Potter got sacked.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, and was the protest for Potter to get sacked, or is it more aimed towards the ownership?
For the ownership, yeah, because we at this point, let's the process is still going to go on. That was the plan anyway. The process are meant to still be going on, especially in the next couple of games. Against Brentford when we come back, it's meant to be a boycott, and against Burnley, it's meant to be a protest.
Right.
I'll be back in 20 seconds.
Yeah, no problem, man. Big up to all the people that's in here. Please like the video if you can. Subscribe to my guest. Name is in the title. I think I pinned my second channel actually, so that's pretty silly of me. But his link is in the comments as well, guys. Big up to Static as well. You know what I mean? AJ or one of the mods if you can. Instagram link. Let's try and get that in there. Big up to Gunner for life. Hope you're well today, man. Big up to Quaja. Big up to AJ, man. Legends in the building. Hope you guys are well. Cooper's in the house as well. Big up to you, my bro. Thank you for passing through. Compost Smurf, sign these contracts before I cause all the long-term injuries, guys. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Saka next. And I'm just like, whoa, we're keeping our big players. Are we keeping our big players because we're really going in the right direction, or because maybe that the grass ain't greener for these players? 300k a week. I don't know if they're going to get that anywhere else. Big up to you, Mikes. No worries at all. Like I said, big up to Coop. Big up to Compost Smurf. Have a good weekend, people. Yeah, man. Have a good weekend yourself. Light bulb team talk, guys. Big up to Quaja. Big up to Static as always, man. Big up to all you guys. Smash the likes. Like I said, Mike's his name is in the title. Make sure you click that and subscribe. I just want to have a quick little look on Sky just to see if there's anything worth mentioning. I know, obviously, like I said, they mentioned Gabriel Magalhaes. Arteta said he's not concerned. I don't know if he's actually out or not. Mikel Arteta said he's not too concerned by Gabriel's injury ahead of facing West Ham on Saturday. They're saying he limped off during Arsenal's Champions League win over Olympiacos. For me, I thought it was a head injury. I didn't see him limping. So I don't know what they're, about that. Let me just have a Kai Havertz, Gabriel and Madueke, obviously long-term injuries, and Piero Hincapié. Sidelines, he's making his debut for the club. Arteta said or added he will be available after the international break, so it's going to be too soon for him to feature in this game. Let's have a quick look at the West Ham news. Nuno opens the door for Ward-Prowse return. It has not closed the door on a return for James Ward-Prowse. Was ruthlessly axed from the travelling squad for Everton. Okay, so he's opening up the door, just trying to skim through it quickly. James was not involved. Let's see. We have one more training session. We always have the same mindset, what the team needs, what we want. It's going to be a long season. Yeah, it's too soon to say what we expect. We need the squad to be available and healthy. Today we worked with 22 boys. Tomorrow is the day we make decisions. So yeah, I mean, how is it usually for you guys in West Ham? Do you get kind of team news really late, or is it something that usually comes out early, bro? I mean, with us it's always late.
Oh, fair enough. But ours is leaked quite an hour before in the announcement, from what I hear usually. But it's because ex-West Ham employee, we've got a good source there. So he used to work for the club, so he gets all the team news early and stuff. But he doesn't always put it out publicly. So sometimes it's some people will leak it and stuff. I think with the whole Ward-Prowse thing as well, it's a case of it's because Nuno didn't like him at Forest because he got a red card against Chelsea very sloppily. Had a handball, then was one done I think he got a red card for being the last man or whatever, and he was on loan for a bit at Forest, and then never played, and then we recalled him, and then and then the Nuno's come in now, and then Ward-Prowse ain't getting a chance, which I'm more than happy with because he was a big hindrance when he was under Potter. It was genuinely possible refuse to take him off, possible refuse to sub him, possible refuse to bench him, and it was very weird because Ward-Prowse never played well, but every manager has that one player. With Moyes, it was Tuchel.
Yeah.
So it's always one player, and I don't know what kind of team we're gonna get. I feel like we're gonna be unchanged. I'd like us to be unchanged because the team against Everton made sense. Unless Tadimo's gonna come in for one of the centre backs, or Callum Wilson for Fulkirk maybe because he's he's faster, and we're gonna be playing on the counter. But other than that, I'd like to say keep the same team.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, big up, man. Appreciate that. Big up to Jamboy, just passing through. Big up to you guys, man. Like the video, share it up if you can. We need all the help we can get right now. I don't know. YouTube's like a ghost town. I don't know if they're sending out notifications, like everyone, man. I don't know if it's the same for you, but you know, most
Yeah,
people, man.
sometimes happens, yeah.
Yeah, it's a ghost town, bro. Most people are even I'm hearing Lee. I mean, he's not going to be affected too much, but he's a little bit down as well. It's just crazy what's going on. Big up to you, Dogana for life, Jamboy, all of you legends. Tyson's in the house. Please hit the like. Make sure you're subscribing to my guest as well. So how you? Let me. I don't know, man. I mean, I suppose we covered most things. It's very hard to do a preview because I don't know about with you, but with us, like you know, unless we've got known injuries and known things to talk about, Arteta's very close to his chest. He's always going to do something that we don't expect. That's why I had Trossard starting over Eze. How do you feel about the season, though, bro? Because I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the first couple of games, I was like, "Wow, this could be sticky for West Ham." Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't kind of get it together, I don't feel like that now, though. It might be the Nuno effect. So, do you know what I mean? But I feel like you kind of will get it together. What's your season looking like, man? What's the goals for you guys?
I feel like it's a disgrace if we get relegated with this squad. Like, I don't think it's like amazing or anything, but I've seen worse squads get Europe, let alone survive relegation. So, like,
Mm,
I really, that's a bare minimum for me to
mm,
survive, especially in the London Stadium. But
yeah.
I said to people a long time ago, like, even like April, Feb, I think I even said at the start of this year that West Ham will be in a relegation battle this year. I said this because, like, even though we was in a quote unquote relegation battle last year, it wasn't really a relegation battle because of the promoted teams. Like, so
Mm,
us Tottenham and Man United were more than safe. So
safe. Yeah.
like we were more than safe. So now this season has started. It's just like I said this to people. This is why I said we needed like 11 players in the summer because I'm not taking the piss. I'm like
Mm,
there's like we've got a lot of gaps in this squad. And then we
yeah.
lost to Sunderland 3-0 and I was like, yeah, I know what kind of season this is going to be. And then the Chelsea game happened and then it just kept becoming a pylon.
Mm,
And I still wouldn't be surprised if we go down, but I've said we survive now. I think we've got the right managers to survive, but
yeah.
our goal shouldn't be 40 points and that's it. Our goal
Survival.
should
Yeah.
never be that. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, it shouldn't be. It should never be like 40 points minimum. Like we moved to London Stadium to go to the quote unquote next level. If you're going to go
mm,
in Europe for a couple of seasons, you have to stay there. You have
mm,
to. It has to be the
mm,
minimum. That has to be the standard of the club. And
yeah.
no one would be saying this in the West Ham fan base if like we was at Upton Park. I always say this to people because when people think we're entitled and you're only West Ham, you've already known us to be shit because like we've underachieved for so long. We've underachieved
Mm,
for so long under the
mm,
ownership. So like
mm,
it's not because like it's West Ham. It's because we've had multiple bad ownerships and we've got a worse ownership now. And now it's a case of we need to stay to a level that we were promised to. Otherwise, what was the point of moving? Because you pretty much
yeah.
ripped the soul of the club by moving to that stadium.
It sounds identical to Arsenal fans when we went from
Yeah,
Highbury to the Emirates. I promise you, it literally sounds so identical, man. And you're right. You know, all the infrastructure's there. The stadium. I know you said it's not the same as Upton Park or whatnot. You know, or, I can't even remember the name of the old ground. I know you're saying it's not the same as that, but I've done a few jobs there, man. I like the stadium. Do you know what I mean? It's in a good location. Like everything's there. So yeah, I do think for me, just like with Tottenham, because I look at Tottenham and say, as much as I don't like them, everything's there. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
Levy who is obviously not now featuring as much. Big up to everyone in the chat. If you've got any questions for Mike's, get them in. Big up Jamboy said, I don't think West Ham will go down. Now I did at first, but I don't now. I think that is maybe because you've had that little switch over, and I do, like you said, I mean, even if it ain't kind of going for the stars, he's at least going to keep you out of that conversation. I think West Ham will be on okay. Yeah, big up to Tyson. So do I. Hammers will definitely stay up. Nuno is a quality manager. And then Kwaja with his wild horse Calafiori reference. We get this every day, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Rain, noon, shine. You know what I'm saying? What's your, what's your thoughts on my team then, bro? What do you think Arsenal can do? Because like I said, regardless if I was happy with some of the signings that we made, you can't deny that, the squad's good enough to leave with something. What's your thoughts on the Arsenal this year, bro?
I think for me with Arsenal, I think the transfer window was really good, but I feel like two places where you didn't address for me is like a balance in your midfield. So like whatever you're planning to do with Declan Rice, it has to be if you're going to play Rice Superman, it has to be just a strict pivot
Mm,
because Rice isn't an 8, Rice
mm,
isn't a final third player.
mm,
But if you're going to play Rice in a 6, you need someone that's just going to be distributing the ball forward in the 8. And I feel like you didn't address that. I know you got. I don't think Marino is necessarily like a terrible player, but like he's a squad player at the best. Like so, like he's not going to be someone that's going to start there himself. And he's proved that he's, for some reason, a striker, even though he's never played there before in his career before Arsenal. But I also think a left winger is. I don't know why you didn't address that. I think originally you probably would have thought Madueke or Eze would have covered that. But at the same time, we know they're not left wingers. Like Madueke wasn't even good for Chelsea on the left. He played one good game there, like against Liverpool. And Eze, we know he can play on the left. We know he's really good there, but he's also even better in the 10. Exactly. He's way better in the 10. He's a 10. He's always been a 10. And like even in Palace, he was a left 10. He's still playing in the 10. Like just because you're playing on the left 10 doesn't mean you're still not a 10. Like Odegaard plays on the right, but in of the midfield, that doesn't mean he's not a 10, like or an 8. Like so, I think for me, I feel like I say this every year. It's like this year you have to win something, but I thought this last year. I thought if you have to sack Arteta, but I know you're not going to do that because your owners only want Champions League. We know this already because that's why he keeps getting contracts every single year. I feel like you guys. The only problem I have as well is that I don't know how many leaders you actually have to get you over the line. I feel like you guys struggle with leadership. I don't know who. And when I look at Arsenal, I think Gabriel and Rice seem to be the guys that have the right mentality, but everyone else it seems to be like they either lead by example, or they're not really or they're not really like trying to get your club over the line, or have the know-how to get your club over the line. Let's say the know-how to get your club over the line to become champions. I feel like as well, you've gone past the point. I was saying this to everyone yesterday that I was talking to about the game. I was saying to them, you've gone past the point of like a Carabao Cup is enough. You've gone past the point because nobody spends this much to win a Carabao. Nobody spends this much to win a domestic. You have to win one of the big ones. Like this is it comes to a point now where it's like, what are we really seeing in this Arsenal team? Are we really seeing like it's a good representation of this squad if you only go and get a domestic? I think we're just going to look at it as like a better Tottenham back in the day, where under Poch, where it's like that team was amazing. But what did they do? We don't talk about it anymore. Like only Arsenal fans will talk about this team if you don't do anything with it. I think it's good that you got your players under contracts though. Like very good move against Saliba under contract, and stuff like that as well. But now I feel like you guys are very good at promising your players stuff, but not backing it up. Like I don't know why Ranieri signed a contract. He doesn't play.
Right.
He doesn't play. Like Gabriel and Saliba want to win things. I'm pretty sure. Saka's obviously going to sign a new contract. He was always going to. Like so, Timber signing a new contract is a big one because he's been very on form. So I think you guys just need to get over the line. But if you don't, you need to put pressure on your owners. But I don't think you'll do that because you're happy just competing. Not you guys, but like the general fan base is just happy.
No. No, you're right. They're just happy, just literal happy clappers. Big up Jamboy saying Mike's knows more about Arsenal than the top gun. It's facts because everyone can see it except for those guys. That's why big up Shane. He was doing a special edition, the Branch McKelly and the Colt, Mikel Bundy. Like it's all in the eyes. The guy's an absolute narcissist, bro. Honestly, big up Tone. Now, I messaged you the same day I messaged Mike, so I was trying to get both of you on. I did send you the link just now. I don't know if your WhatsApp's working or not, mate. I was trying to get you on as well, just to hear from both of you guys. You're welcome to jump on for a little bit if you want. It won't be too long. There's not even too much to bloody talk about. Let's be honest, man. We're just looking for, we're both not really looking forward to the game. We both really need something from the game. Give me a quick prediction, bro.
I'm saying 2-0. I'm saying 2-0 Arsenal because I think you'll score early and then we'll struggle to get the ball off you and then you'll just play us off the puck. So I feel like you'll just be controlling the game quite a bit. I feel like it'll look better. It'll look worse on the pitch than it will with the scoreline. But I think you'll kind of just control the game quite a bit. So I think 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0. I was saying I thought it was like a 2-1 game. I think I predicted 3-1 because I was trying to be positive, but I feel like it's more of a 2-1 game and it could go either way. Obviously, I'm saying 2-1 for Arsenal, but like I said, the way we've done our last couple of games, it's like you kind of start all right. Even if we get 1-0, I'm worried that Mikel Bundy's going to start locking up after that and not killing off the game, which is crazy for a serial killer. But there you go. Big up Hammers Football as well. Big up Jamboy. He's bigging up Tony. Mike is more realistic. I'm telling you, bro. Like we only want real people over here, man. Real conversations in it, and it's a safe space. You know what I mean? Like, and for me, I love it when rivals criticize Arsenal because they ain't got no skin in the game in it other than banter. You know what I mean? So with our fan base especially, it's like we're gonna get into fights over opinions, but when you hear it from the outside, it's like just take it in, like because it's the truth. Do you know what I mean? Hammers is bigging up Jamboy. There's Tony's link. Hope you're all right, Tone. Obviously, if you're not back in the country, no worries. Big up Tyson said, I've said it once, I'll say it again, even with a treble after 7 years and a billion, thanks and goodbye. I mean, some of our fans, Mike, I'll just jump on that quickly because you did say it, you know, with the money that we spent, they're like, oh, but it's over a 6-year or a 5-year period. It's like, it doesn't really matter, does it? Do you know what I mean?
No,
does that matter to you?
No, because if we're talking about 1 billion, nobody spends 1 billion in 2 years. Like, so what are we talking about? 1.5-year, 6-year period. You know, I don't. That's stupid to me. I don't know what these are on about because I'm just like, you can't spend 1 billion in 2 years. So obviously, they're going to talk about a 5-6-year period. Like,
Well,
I
but
don't
apparently
get it.
Chelsea did, didn't it? Apparently Chelsea did, so because they done it. Oh no, it's bad because they done it quicker. But if we're spending the same sort of money, do you know? I don't know. I just
They
think
had the new ownership. They had to get rid of the Deadwood. That's different.
yeah,
That's different.
yeah,
They had to flip this and they're doing weird stuff, bro.
yeah. Sorry, and Chelsea can sell much better than Arsenal, and they did, and they always bloody do. They have been doing this season as well. So for me, I think that's just silly analysis. And like you said, a lot of our fans are just happy. And with the infrastructure and with all this coming second, also as well, what do you think of this, right? Coming second all the time is better for building a winning mentality than winning the FA Cup or the Carabao. Now, obviously, hold on. Obviously, yes, what you just said as well. With all the time, money, and one Carabao or one FA Cup again after half a decade is nowhere near good enough, right? But I'm just saying, right, if he did do that this season, it's not good enough for me, but the board will probably keep him on because now we've turned our players into winners. But I did speak to a fan that said no, because if we weren't finishing second and we finished 4th, 5th, or 6th and we won a cup, that's not building winning mentality, but finishing second constantly because we're competing is building winning mentality. Do you agree on that?
Do you know what? I hear that argument. And what I will say is a case of, for example, the reason why the domestics build a winning mentality is because you're already competing. Like for example, like Mourinho and Pep, when they won Carabaos and stuff, they were already up there. So it made sense that built the mentality already just get over the line. And to be fair, the guy is also right in a sense as well. Like if you're sick and you feel it like win an FA Cup or Carabao, that doesn't mean you're going to capitalize upon it because a lot of the teams that win the domestics that are outside of the title race, they never seem to capitalize upon the mentality. Like we look at Man United under Ten Hag or whatever, that even like other teams as well, they don't capitalize. Even West Ham didn't capitalize on the Conference League, for example. Like we don't capitalize on trophies. If you're already competing though, like you're first, the second, whatever, you're third, that's different because you're already nearly there. And if you win a trophy, then it gets you over the line with the mentality. But finishing second doesn't mean that's going to build a winning mentality more than winning the FA Cup and finishing sixth. Neither good enough. Neither good enough because even though you're winning a trophy, we're talking specifically about winning the league and the Champions League. That's not building a mentality at all. That is not building a mentality at all. I don't think because you're not there. You're not there.
Because for me, because the way I look at it, and obviously I'm big up the guy for saying it, and this is why I'm not even going to mention names, but this is the why because I want to see the reasoning in it. Because for Arsenal, because this obviously, if we finish second this year, this will be the 4th time in a row, bro. Do you know what I mean? So at what point do you say it's, even if you're staying in the same place, it's not regression, but it is stagnation? Do you know what I mean? For me, that will kind of build trauma, that we're always the bridesmaid. So if we do ever get ourselves into a pressure situation or a final, is that going to be winning? Because aesthetically it looks good. We're always near the top. We're always competing, but we're never getting across the line. So for me, that would build trauma. Do you know what I mean? Not a winning mentality. So say, for instance, this season, for instance, right? We didn't finish second. Maybe we finished 3rd or 4th, but we won the Carabao or the FA Cup. Do you think the same context still applies?
No, because you've gone 6 years in. So, but that's what I was saying earlier. Like you're too far deep in for a Carabao and FA Cup to be enough. Like it's good to leave with something at least. Like you shouldn't be mocked for it. By any means, it will still be your best season if you still finish. Like not even if you still finish in the Champions League. If you still win a trophy, then cool. But like at the same time, I think the trauma's already there. I think I'll be honest. I think the trauma was there after the second season you were competing because it happened with top 4 as well. It builds in the mentality of these Arsenal players like the Gabriels and the Sakas, especially that were there every single season when you were doing it, being like, why could we never get over the line? Why could we never achieve what we want to achieve? And I feel like that's already built a little bit of trauma within the players that were there already. if I'm
Yeah.
being so honest. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's the Carabao. You can pass the Carabaos and FA Cups. It doesn't mean you shouldn't take it serious. It just means it's not going to be enough to save your, well, not even save your job in the Arsenal fans' eyes that are actually like realistic. There's not enough to like save your job and your actual like overall look on things when it comes to like
Yeah.
the team that you have. Because
Yeah.
again, nobody spends this much to win those sort of trophies. I
Big
think
facts.
you have to win one of the big ones anyway. But you've got a deep squad now, a deep enough squad to compete on all fronts. It's not the deepest squad in the world, but it's deep enough to compete on all fronts in terms of numbers wise. Maybe in terms of quality wise, that's a different conversation. But the whole point of Arteta's thing was that we didn't have enough like players to compete with like PSG at the time, and players were like weren't rested and shit like that. But I blame that on him because he runs players into the ground. I feel like it's a lack of self awareness there. But again, you have to deflect in a press conference. But I feel like you've gone past that point. You've gone past that point. You've got a deep enough squad now where you can compete on all fronts. If you win a Carabao, it's no excuse to still not win a Premier Champions League.
Right. And I think that's bang on, man. I think that's bang on. Oh, you can't expect this. You can't expect, like, I don't know. It seems like my club is the only club that has this empathy and this enabling kind of attitude that we have to give it time, and we really want this manager to succeed more than the bloody club going forward. It's so annoying. Here's Mike's link again. Please guys press it. Please guys subscribe. Big up to AJ again. Big up to Tony saying he's still away, my bro. No problem, man. Obviously the invite was there. Head says 2-1 Arsenal. Heart says 1-1 in my opinion. Do you know what? Listen, like I keep saying, man, I West Ham's always been one of those teams that they could easily be a banana skin. Let's talk about your next fixtures aside from Arsenal, and maybe a kind of run that you can put together. I mean, I don't know what they are. I don't know if you kind of know what they are, or whether you want to get them up, or I can do it. It's up to you. And we're kind of talk. Yeah, we're trying to talk about what you can kind of expect. Let me see if I can get your fixtures up. You know what I'm saying? West Ham next fixtures.
Then when we come back, we've got Brentford at home.
Yeah. Let me just try and share it here. Hold on, bro. Don't want it to be talking all about my bloody team, rubbish team. Because I just think everything, for me as well, just quickly, I just think it's the system as well. I think Arteta's system is just killing players, man. Everyone, man. Madueke, Eze, everyone's bloody, going backwards. But there we go. So obviously we got Arsenal today, 20th of October, West Ham at home to Brentford. Now I think that's going to be hard, man. Brentford have been on smoke. Talk to me about that game, bro.
I think it's going to be difficult. I think as much as I don't rate the manager, like tactically, it seems like he wants to implement his own style, but he knows that they adapt to Thomas Frank's style a lot more. So I think he's adapted Thomas Frank's style of play and then just tweaked it a little bit, especially like in a Chelsea and Fulham game. They got battered by Fulham. So it's like on that day, you never know what can happen. But then again, Fulham's a big derby, so that could be an anomaly. But I think against Man United, like tactically, they were good. They've got good experience, and it's a relegation rival in a sense as well. We've got two of them back to back with them and Leeds. So that needs to be 6 points, because we're not gonna, if we don't win today, that has to be 6 points.
Yeah, big up Jamboy saying 3-1. Gunner for Life is saying 2-1 to the Arsenal. Tony saying views, we don't need to say anything, you guys say it all for us. Hey, big up to you, my bro. Hope you're having a good time, man. Tyson, thank you. Actually, Chelsea have won something now. Oh, have they? Chelsea did it over 3 years. Yeah, they did. Big up Tyson talking about the money. Yeah. Big up Quaja. Leeds Tottenham game kicked off. Yep. That's what I'm saying. So we ain't going to be here for too much longer anyway. Big up Tony, mate. All you guys in the building. Big up. So that argument is dead too. Arsenal and Arteta are the only people out here to spend $1 billion and win nothing. Yeah, that is facts as well. Just seeing if I miss anything. Make sure to hit the like. Big up to you, Tone. Plus, don't forget to, man. And subscribe to Hammers Football TV as well. Let's make sure we're doing that. We're finally competing but winning less. I'm confused by that one as well. It's the aesthetic, guys. People just love the aesthetic. You know what I mean? They want to be at the table even if they're not eating. Nearly 6 years in December and around the 1 billion spent. Goodbye, Arteta. I agree on that. Now, so obviously we got Arsenal today. West Ham, listen, like you said, man, Brentford dealt with Man United. I feel like they're a team to look out for. Leeds, West Ham, obviously at Ellen Road. How do you think that game will go, bro?
Difficult. Ellen Road hasn't been great. We've only won. I think the last time we won there was lockdown, so I think that would be tough. And to be fair, they don't look as bad as I thought they'd be. even though I think they'll still go down probably. But they don't look as bad as I thought they'd be. They ain't got a great squad, so again, there's no excuse to not win that. But I think stylistically, that will max end up in a draw. The way Daniel Farker plays, the way Nuno plays.
Right. And obviously sometimes like we're seeing it with Sunderland and that, like the new teams come up, you don't expect them to always stay there, but you do expect them to kind of be buoyed up by the occasion a little bit. It'll be interesting because obviously Leeds, they're playing Spurs now, so it'll be interesting to see the result from that. Newcastle at home after that on the 2nd of November, man. That's another big game, and then Burnley. So we got Arsenal, Brentford, Leeds, Newcastle, Burnley. That's tough, man. Then you got Bournemouth. I think I think they won yesterday, didn't they? I didn't see the game.
Yeah, they won 3-1. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they're looking good as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got West Ham. Yeah, exactly. And then West Ham, Liverpool. Jesus Christ. So and then Man United after that and Brighton. So your fixtures are just thick and fast at the moment, man. I mean, how do you think you'll fare?
I don't know how many wins we're gonna get. I'll be so honest. I don't know where the win. I never know where the next win is coming from. This club surprises me with like the one odd win. It might be against Burnley at home, maybe, but at the same time they park the bus, so we don't do well with that. So I'm not really too sure. I think we're gonna struggle, if I'm being so honest. This is why I wanted an actual like proper ambitious manager to get us over the line instead of like just someone who's gonna sit back in every single game and we're gonna be very predictable. I just rely on individual quality all the time because I don't want to start a player that's like gonna rely upon too much on Bowen, for example. I need a starter player that's gonna get the best out of a lot of players, so we're not relying down the right hand side all the time. And it's not even just because of the sitting back thing, but you need to be somewhat like unpredictable in a sense, like so you can like come up against different teams and play differently. Which I'm hoping that's what he uses his pragmatism for. But those games are difficult, and the only easy one maybe is Man United, and that's it. Like, and the other ones are genuinely like we will make every other game difficult.
And that's crazy, guys, because as much as it seems bad, for people, in my fan base that are not, cultist or happy clappers, Man United, that's meant to be the easy game. It never is for us because we always drop to their level, but that's always nice to hear. Big up Tone. He's saying, I think what it is, Tyson, you're playing better football but scoring less. I don't even think we're playing better football, Tone. I think our football is horrible on the eye. It's like it feels like work having to watch Arsenal play. I'm being terribly honest. There's flashes here and there, but on the whole, it's dreadful. Big up Andrew. We ain't finishing second again this season. I think it's going to be Arsenal and Chelsea fighting for third and fourth, unless we can show that we can put together performances and results. Do you know what I mean? Because at one point in the season, we're going to need to lean on the performance, and if it ain't there, then we're just going to drop points like we did last season. Tony's big up Static. Big up to Static. Top 4 settings. It could be, man. It could be. Big up to Hendo, man. Hope you're good this afternoon, my guy. Bigging up Views, GVO, all in the chat. Big up to you, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Mike's as well, everyone, guys. 19 likes. Big up to you, legends. I don't even think we've had 19 in the building. Tyson has said, Tony, this is the worst football I've seen in my entire Arsenal time watching in my eyes. Yeah, facts. Occasionally, we can look good. For me, it's when he tells the team to do their thing. Yeah, I know, micromanaging. Obviously, you haven't seen much of Nuno. I see him on the sidelines, even when he was at Nottingham Forest, but he don't strike me as the guy to micromanage. I mean, what do you think? I mean, you see Arteta on the sidelines. Do you think he should be doing that, or what's your views on that, bro?
I think I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. Like, I don't know what if there's I think he does too much in terms of like he tries to do the whole thing of like getting in the opponent's way too much with like taking a throw in and shit. Like, I think he knows what he's doing in terms of that. That pisses me off. But like, I get it. It's shithousery, so it's like it is what it is. But I don't actually think it's necessarily. I don't know whether it's him micromanaging him. He's doing too much with the hand signals and all that, because the difference is when Pep does it, they seem to understand him quite a bit. But like with Arteta, I feel like he does too much tactically, where it's like you keep having to switch it when you don't actually need to do much to get the best out of your players. I remember the whole Eze Calafiori thing where they kept switching like out wide and that against Bilbao, and I was like, bro, just put Eze in the pocket for the love of God, man.
For the love of God, you're telling him to go touchline for our bloody left back to occupy his positions. I'm just like, get this terrorist out of my clutching house.
Eze's the best in those pockets, man. You need to get the best out of him there.
And that's why I was so happy when he came, Mike. I keep saying it every day on my shows. I'm like, listen, I'm so happy. Why? Because everyone's now going to see what this guy is like. Big up Hendo, man. He said, Leeds just hit the post in their match against Spurs. Are Spurs away?
Yeah, Spurs are away.
Okay, come on, Leeds, man. Flipping out, come on. Yeah, I don't even know if I am going to do the watch along. We are going to do the build-up show with Rashid and Shane and everyone. So you can catch me there at 1:30. I mean, there's not really too much more to cover, man. I mean, what have you got coming up on your channel, my bro?
I'm going to watch along. We're doing a joint watch along with Alfie. So
big up Alfie, man.
Yeah, big up Alfie every single time. And then I might be doing a late match reaction depending on if I've got anything going on today, but mainly going to be a fan cam and watch along.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still deciding whether I'm going to do the watch. Like, I might even just do the Liverpool-Chelsea game. Like, it's so hard to watch the Arsenal games these days, bro. I swear to God, man, it's so bloody hard. And of course, everyone's doing them. You know what I mean? So we will see. But yeah, man, cool. If anything, you know, I'll let you get on with your afternoon. I'm probably just gonna rock out with the comments for a little bit more and then redirect to Rashid. I mean, I haven't really got much more to say. We ain't gonna get the team, not yet. I know we are 3 o'clock kickoff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not really too much to talk about. You predicted 2-0 to Arsenal. I predicted 2-1. Big up everyone in the chat. We will see. Just before I let you go, what was this? Big up Yasser, man. Big up Yasser each and every time, man. Big up to you, man. Make sure you're subbing to Yasser as well. He's saying we need a Hammers W. Listen, it could happen, bro. It's been a banana skin in the past, man. But listen, Mike, thank you ever so much for coming on. Like I said, I'll let you go. Really appreciate your time. Obviously, we'll do something again as soon as we can. And big up, man. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Mike. Any last words?
No, just smash the likes, people. Smash the likes, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Take care,
bro. Big up, man. Big up to Mike's. Like I said, I'm just going to rock out with some of these comments for a little bit longer, and then we're going to get on with it. Really appreciate Mike's coming on. Like I said, I did invite Tone as well, but he's still away. Big up to you, Yasser, man. Really appreciate the super chat, my bro. Really appreciate it. Obviously, it's going to go towards some new equipment, hopefully this month. Everest, how's it going, matey? Big up to all of you guys, man. Yeah, it's interesting. Their planes took part in the D-Day events as well. Yeah, man, may they never be forgotten. Big up to Johan D. Hope you're good. He's just saying B. I don't know if I've missed the first message. I might have. Everest is bigging up Tony. Big up to you, Everest. Hope you're good. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 0. Wow. Is that what you think? Yeah, that would be mad. Brentford 2, City 0. Brentford's playing City today as well, is it? Let me just have a quick little look at that. Actually, I was looking at the West Ham fixtures, but let me have a quick little look at the fixtures today. Let's have a look. 80 minutes into the Leeds Spurs game. Arsenal, West Ham, Man United, Sunderland. I think Brentford's probably tomorrow, isn't it? Man United, Sunderland. I was also seeing in the papers there saying Amorim might be you get me getting the sack soon, mate, if they don't get any points out of this game. Chelsea, Liverpool at 5:30. Now, if I am back, I'll probably do that watch along, even over the Arsenal, because obviously the viewership's been pretty rubbish lately. And if I am going to sit here just watching the game, I'd rather watch a game that's probably a little bit more interesting. I don't know. You never know, guys. You never know. We are going to be back on the on Rashid's channel for the build-up with Shane and the gang at 1:30. I won't be, unfortunately. No problem. Didn't realize Stansted was USA AF Air Force Air Base during World War II. Okay. Endo taking rest after returning from office. I hate when the week starts with a huge task. Yeah, man. And the weather in London's been rubbish, man. Obviously, you know, Arsenal are at home today, I believe. But still, it was raining all day yesterday. Today it's like Twister. The winds are going crazy. Do you know what I mean? West Ham be getting slapped up. Well, hopefully that continues today. But like I said, it's never just an easy task for Arsenal. Let's be honest. So you'll be streaming the match like the rest of us. Well, yeah, they used it for several years, called it the George Washington Airfield. Wow. Marauder bombers flew from there. Jesus. Learn something every day. Yeah. Do you work for Stansted directly or one of the firms? So I'll let you lot have that conversation. Big up Terrell. Hope you're good today, bro. Big up Views and Mike. Sorry it's taken so long to get to the comments. Obviously, I was just trying to hear from the guest. not very confident, but I feel the same as Mike's, to be honest. I mean, it's a game that we should win, but every time we have these games, it's not a foregone conclusion, is it? Do you know what I mean? Slovakia, Hendon will be back soon. Yeah, amazing, man. Hope you're having a good time over there. Arteta coaches the team like they're a youth team. Big up Terrell Gunner. Make sure you're subbing to Terrell as well. Nice one, Tone. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Same. I'm sure you'll find a nice bar to be able to see the match. There are only 2 matches at 3 p.m. today. And look, we let him go before I did ask him about that earlier. And he said he was, he was relatively happy, but he's just obviously going to wait and see. Believes that Nuno is good enough to obviously keep you guys in the league. But is that good enough? We will see. But I feel confident when I was watching West Ham under Potter, I wasn't sure, but I don't know, man. I think Nuno's a good coach. I mean, he thinks he's a good coach. You just don't really like the style of play. But at the same time, he says that he don't really mind the style of play as long as it works. So if Nuno comes in and sets up a certain way, transition, this, that, and the third, but it works, then he will be good with that. But you can rewind it, playback gang. My apologies, bro. Have my laptop so I can stream it. Big up, man. Big up to you guys. Big up Mike's. Big up Mike every time. I bet Marinakis is regretting sacking Nuno and getting in Ange. Looks like Ange could get sacked this week. It's crazy, isn't it? And the fans are saying you're getting sacked in the morning. It's literally been a couple of games. Yeah. Crazy, man. Ange isn't going to be there long. Snap decision from Marinakis, but can't complain. Nuno effect already starting to shine at West Ham. Facts. They came out a lot different in the second half. You know what I mean? I'm getting some flash. I think it's the camera or something. My apologies. Big up to Guna SE. Hey, Rants, which channel is showing our game? Like I said, I always watch everything on Yora. On Yora.com, so I'm not sure in terms of it'll probably be on. Is it not on Sky? No, let me have a quick little look. For you guys, but smash the like for me though. I don't know if Gabriel Magalhaes is gonna play. He had a head collision or whatever in the game, and I thought he went off because it was what do you call it? Because it was a concussion threat or whatever like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then today they're saying that he limped off against Olympiacos, and I'm like, I didn't see him limping, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Lineups, watch live, how to watch Arsenal live. Make sure you tune in live from N5 on Arsenal.com. What is that? It? Hold on. Ways to watch Arsenal on TV channel. That's on Reddit, so I wouldn't trust that shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Normally it's like Sky or TNT or one of them. Like I would have thought they would have shown it today. Football London. Let's have a look on that. Arsenal website. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I go on Euro though, so that will probably be CBS or something like that that's showing it, to be honest with you guys. But that's the problem, innit? That's the problem in this country, innit? Yeah, the game was, England created the game. Obviously, it's gone global. £1 billion elite sport, you know what I mean? Big industry. And you can't even watch the games in this country. But anywhere else in the world, you can watch all the games like for nothing. You know what I mean? Bloody terrible, my guy. I can't even tell you, Gunnar. Like I said, I paid £10 a month for Yora, so I pay £120 a year to watch football. It only shows football. It don't show the women's football, which I'm pissed off about because I did want to do watch-alongs for the women's game. I'm hearing that they play good football. You know what I mean? So, but what I think I'm going to do, even this season, in the second half of the season, obviously, hopefully when the weather gets a little bit better, is I feel like I'm going to go and attend a few women's games in it, and maybe try and do some match day vlogs for the women's stuff, because obviously getting a ticket for the men's is hard and it's boring. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but big up, man. This could be Saka fun weekend. Both Amarim and Ange getting the chop if results go badly for them. Big facts. Big up Views and Mics. Big up to you, Aussie, man. Hope you're good. Big up Guna SE. Amarim saying he's not going to resign. Yeah, because I think if he walks, he ain't going to get a payout or something in it. I don't know. Yeah, look, hoping for that payout. You must know he's a dead man walking. Do you know what, Tony? He looks about 10 years older. I mean, I can't talk. You can't see all the grays on my face because of the lighting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in bits nowadays. I know that, but I'm saying, you know, I'm not a manager. He looks like he's aged 10 years since being the Man United coach. Came in fresh, Moncler, all of that. Now he's looking haggard. He's looking like Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Big up Oddie, Oddie, I can't even talk. Aussies then. Big up to all you legends. Good afternoon, Guna, Gunner, Aussies. Big up to all you legends, man. Jam Boy. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll do for the next 30 minutes or so. Is we'll put the link out if anyone wants to give me their thoughts on this game. Big up to you, Jamboy. Amarim doesn't care. Yeah, I think he's resigned to the fact that it ain't gonna work, and he's either gonna get sacked and get his money and move on, or gonna have to stay until, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, Leeds, man. Plus, I need Leeds to do something, you know, for the what's his name, Joe, and Do-Rag Diaries. Big up George, you know, on Dan's show. Big up all of it. It's not on any channel in UK. It's terrible, isn't it? That's terrible, bro. And this is the UK for you as well. Everyone say no to these digital IDs, guys. You don't realize they've been working on this for years. Yeah, the mark of the devil. They're gonna try and give you all the excuses in the world, bro. But this is it. This is it. Full digital control. We are the robots, the slaves. Don't, bro. We need to kick off. People doing 3 million protests and all that about fucking, I don't even know, immigrants and that. You're marching for the wrong shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you think the people at the top care about race and immigrants? They don't give a shit about that. You know, a country's sovereignty. They don't care about none of that, bro. The rich want to stay rich and control and free while controlling everyone else. Oh my God, I can't even believe I was hoping that it wouldn't even happen in my lifetime, innit? But it's happening, people. Won't get a big payout as he's failed on key KPIs. He'll get some compensation, but it won't be a total payout for the remaining years of his contract. Fair enough, but yeah, if he walks, I don't know if he's going to get anything in it. If they sack him, then I don't know, though. I don't know. So let me not talk like I know. Yeah, fuck Spurs. I can't believe they're winning already. Half-time in the Arsenal ladies game, 1-0 Man City. Shit then. Come on, Arsenal. Gabriel limped off or something, wasn't it? That's what they said, but I didn't see him limping off. It was after he had a bang to the head, and I thought it was just a precautionary thing. And then they brought on Mosquera, so I didn't see him limping off, unless I'm completely mistaken. But yeah, look, Matthias Tell. Big up Hendo, man. Big up to you, Kasha. Darren Martin in the house. Big up to you, my bro. Hope you're well this afternoon. Let's get some predictions in from you guys. I think Jamboy said 3-1. We've had a couple anyway. Of course, knowing Ratcliffe, he would love to pay him at least if he gets the chop. He'll try and save money anyway. He looks like the guy from Shameless, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a billionaire look so ragged, bro. Good afternoon. Yeah, big up to all you legends in the house, man. Big up to you guys. There's Darren Martin's link. Big up, man. Jamboy was just going to say this exact thing about 3 p.m. games to my mom. It's ridiculous, bro. This is the country where football was born. Premier League's the biggest league in the world, and we can't watch it. Even if we had to pay some money to see every game, oh yeah, you'll pay big money to Sky or TNT, and you still don't get to see every game. Do you know what I'm saying? Super Sunday, and it's teams that you don't like at the bottom of the league and that. That's why I stopped with Sky a long time ago, man. Long time ago. It's a joke. But go to Turkey, go to Spain, go to fucking France. Every game, bruv. 3 o'clock, pick whichever one you want. Madness. Madness. We're going to pay for Sky, and then they're going to give us like Spanish games. You don't even get all of those either. They're going to give me Spanish games. How about everyone I want to watch, bro? But it's mad. I've been saying this for years anyway. Just like, you remember Gillette Soccer Saturday? I used to love that. Imagine, yeah, Sky. They were the first people to pattern watch-alongs. That's a watch-along. You're watching the other guys watching the game. That's a watch-along. Crazy, isn't it? Big up to DG2 views. Big up. What's your starting 11 versus West Ham? Oh, I did have it and I got fucking rid of it. Let me see if I can bring it back up. Let me see if I can bring it back up. Is it going to be Exactamundo? No, it isn't. It's all disappeared. It's all bloody disappeared. You motherfuckers. And I went to the history as well. And I went to the history. Let me try and do a little 1-2 something for you then quickly in it. I'm just trying to waste a bit of time. The closer we can get to 1:30, and I'll send you guys over to Rashid. And I couldn't even keep Mike's that long. I wanted to get Mike's and Tone and even get Arsenal fan to come on and we can have a discussion about things, but obviously Tone's still away. And even with Mike's here, there's only so much to discuss because we don't get no team news. We obviously know about the injuries. You know, we know about the injuries. Kai Havertz, Hincapié. Let me, so who's gonna Mosquera, Saliba? Sorry, I'm just trying to fill this in quickly and then I'll share it with you guys. Hey, you guys, I'll share it now, actually. Why not? Why not? But yeah, guys, man. Feeling grizzly, looking grizzly. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not feeling too well, but we are here every day regardless for you. For you guys. Hey, you guys. We are here regardless for it. The centre backs might be switched up by this point. I don't care. I'm just trying to get it back for you guys quickly because I did have it when Mike's was here. But seeing as so we're being asked again, we'll get it going. This is what I think he's going to do, guys. Obviously, he might surprise us. I hope he does. Because for me, Rice needs to be in that 6 and Zubimendi needs to sit his ass down. But like I said, I can pick my lineup, but we're probably not going to see it. So what I'll do is obviously stretch my legs, is pick his lineup. That's what we will do. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I think he's going to do. And there's always something he does that no one can guess. So we've got hope there. Hope maybe he's been starting Trossard. I don't know if that's something to hope on. Do you know what I mean? I think we'll go back to Rice being an 8. Zubi in the 6 with Odegaard there as usual. The front three pretty much picks itself. But then, like I said, there's always going to be some sort of surprise. He's been going with Trossard lately. I picked Trossard in there earlier. I'm still going to go with it now. I mean, me, Ethan, Martinelli, they'd both get a start over him. Eze would probably start there for me if he ain't going to start in the midfield. This ain't me, is it? This is Fikel Farteta, bro. This is what it is. So we are going to have to wait and see. You asked for it. There it is, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think he's going to do. Like I said, there probably will be a surprise there somewhere. You know? But that's what I think he's going to do. When I'm back, I'll hop on. But yeah, man, no worries, man. You can see all sports. Big up, man. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, big you up, man. Big you up, my bro. And hope you're having a good time, man. And be safe. You are in Singapore, Guna SE. Astro will be showing the Arsenal match. Only 2 matches kicking off at 3 p.m. today. Big up to you, Hendo, with the information. Big up DG2, Gunner for life. James in the house. I hope, well, it might be Shaq. Big up to either one of you, though. Hope you're good today. Make sure you're subbing to them. He said, no, I'm island-based. Big up to you, man. My Irish brothers. Big up to you. I've actually got Irish blood. I don't have English blood. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, bro. Big up to DG2. James is in the house. The link is there. If anyone wants to come up very quickly. But if not, we'll just forward you over there. Because to be fair, I need to kind of maybe nibble on a little something quickly. Now we know why the lighting always dim on your gaff views. Joking, of course. Big up to you. I don't even know why. What have I missed something? I don't even know what the joke is. I'm so late to get to the comments, innit? Bring me back, man. Bring me back. If it's funny, do you know what I mean? I feel like I've missed something there. Storm still, hope you're well today, my bro. South African contingent. Big up views. Familiar in the chat. Watching ladies playing this halftime. Cité leading 1-0. Coming in to smash the lights and show support because it matters. It does matter, bro. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got a new smart meter tone, but it's all over the place. And because they're fitting some new ones as well, hey, things are always cutting off in here, bro. Going dim. But I've got bad lighting in this room actually as well. So if it does go dim, it might be because of the lighting upstairs. I need to buy a backlight. You know what I mean? So hit the QR code or yeah, I'm only joking. No pressure. But anything that I do get is going to go towards making everything a bit better. Yeah, ladies, they're not winning. I don't think they are winning. I think it's 1-0 to City. Big up to you, Storm Steel. Big up to you, Speaking Facts. Big up to you, bro. Big up Storm, DG, Football Banner, anyone else if I've missed you. Big up to you, Tone, man. Big up to you. On holiday, still tuning into views. You know what I mean? Big up to you, bro. Yeah, they're losing. Yeah, 1-0, bro. But it's only 1-0. Game's not over. Apparently, United are waiting in a fee. More games, he will get less of a payout. Okay. Big up to you, Gunner for life. Big up all you legends. I'll try and skip some of the dappings, and they wonder why people using illegal. Exactly, Hendo. It's a joke. It's a joke. You see, like America now, America can be very expensive for subscriptions, like $500 a year, things like that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, they give you the option, like whatever your team is, you pay for your team and you get to watch all of your team's games. Like, even if you, I don't know if you get to watch everyone else's shit, but you get to watch all of your shit. Like, people would pay for that. No, do you know what I'm saying? But honestly, it's crazy work what they do in this country. Actually, unbelievable. Sorry about the cough. I'm a bit poorly as well. If you want to watch the ladies play, get a VPN and watch it for free. Yeah, I know. I was buying the VPN before and I was like, but because I didn't know any streaming sites, it's like I've got the VPN and I'm still struggling to watch the football. Now I've got Yora. I pay £10 a month. I can watch mostly any football, but not women's football, which was pissing me off because I was going to start doing the women's watch along. But I might get a VPN as well. Obviously, it's more money for me to pay out on top of Yora, internet, StreamYard, but it's all good. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what all of your support will help me with. And watch it for free on YouTube. Use any African location. You're welcome. Big up to you, man. Fire Stick, guys. Get pretty much any match you want. Look into it, yeah. And you saying it was kind of like £70 to £90 for the year, innit, or something like that. So that's cheaper than what I'm paying for Yora. The only thing with Yora is that I pay when I want. It's not like a direct debit or anything. Is that sauce? Is that extra? Big up to you, DG, man. Shanice, your mouth. Do you know what? Did I get something else that I thought was quite funny? I don't even think I've uploaded it, actually. So my bad. I used to love it when going to Cyprus or Lanzarote and spending a Saturday at a nice beachside bar cafe watching all the football matches. Yeah. Great food, great drink by the sea. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A little surf and turf. I've been to Cyprus like 3-4 times, been to Lanzarote. I haven't been to Tenerife yet, though. That's the only Canary Island I ain't been to. I've been to Fuerteventura, Gran Canaria. And I love Cyprus as well, man. Napa, Paphos, Limassol. Very, very good. TX9 TV box off Temu. Big up, man. Damn, Zippy bringing up Moreno, saying Moreno unlock Odegaard, lying like a rat. Bro, what is all this? Moreno don't unlock nobody. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't. Do you know who unlocked Martinelli, Kieran Tierney? I don't know who Moreno unlocks. He don't unlock anyone. For Arsenal, he can play as a false 9. Yeah, and then you've got to be at the start of the attack and then at the finish of the attack, because you haven't got pace to turn a transition into something dangerous. Do you know what I mean? You've got to start the attack and then crash the box late or get back into position for a cross. That's literally it. When you're a midfielder for us, you're not the same midfielder as you are for Spain. Of course you're not. Different setup, different scenario, different system, better players at Spain. It's not hard to tell. Do you know what I mean? Big up to you, Godfrey, talking about South Africans. Here he is. Big up to you, bro. Hope you're good today, my bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to Latvian Vigilante Sports Raid. Oh yeah, it was Vigilante on. I was a bit slack. I had the full Irish on in the back this morning, but obviously the kid's mum's going to Turkey early hours of this morning. You know what I mean? Or tomorrow morning, and lots of things to do. So I wasn't directly on YouTube. But big up Latvian, big up Vigilante for that, man, for sending anyone over here. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Latvian as well. Make sure you're subbing to him. Big up to AJ. Unlock is just another top goonism that doesn't make any sense. It really don't. But like I said, when was our left side looking relatively decent? When Tierney plays there. Martinelli, yes, but when Tierney plays there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, oh no, but he don't invert. Oh no, but he's too You know what I mean? He's too balanced on the left. Do you know what I'm saying? He can whip in a first-time cross. Oh no, we can't have that. Like, it's so dumb, innit? Big up Unks, big up to Grobbo, man. Hope you're good. Welcome in, Raiders. Big up to you guys, man. Big up the community every time. Big up to you, Godfrey, AJ, Hendo, Latvian, everyone who's been in it. Big up to the sponsor of the show, Yasser, as well. Didn't have to do that, my bro, but it's always appreciated. Big up to you. Quaja saying 1-1. Is that the Arsenal West Ham game prediction, or is that the Tottenham Leeds game? I'd love it to be the latter. Big up Storm for Fluish. Fam in the chat. Oh, Fluish, yeah. Boil up some ginger with lemon. Drink the brewed water with a bit of honey. Alternatively, get a medium onion, chop up with garlic, lemon, and cover with honey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please like the stream. That's the customary message. Big up to AJ. Dappings are going round. Big up Johan, top of the morning. Big up to you. Okafor, Leeds have scored 1-1. Okay, come on, Leeds. That's gonna be good for the Durag Diaries and Joe argument as well. Come on, Leeds, man. Big up for the update, guys. Big up for the update. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have done the watch along for that, but I thought, you know, I'll try and get a West Ham fan on. I was trying to get two, so we can actually have a proper preview and you can actually hear from a West Ham fan. So I thought that would be the better thing to do today. Get in there, Okafor. Get in there. Come on, man. We got to put all the judge. We got to put all the judge. All the judge. Hold that. Big up Hendo, man. My bro. It's mad in London at the minute, innit, bro? Like the wind, I feel like things, if it's like Final Destination, I feel like things are flying across my garden. The bins are going all over the place. You know what I mean? It's absolutely bonkers, bro. And she's going Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for that. Storm still, what on earth is going on with the ladies? What is going on? Are they playing badly? I don't know. I don't know how good Man City are. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not into the ladies' game like that. And I want to give it a chance, innit? It might be something different. I know Alfie, Mike's mentioned him. He's doing a watch along as well with Alfie, joint watch along. Big up Alfie D. He started doing the ladies. Well, he's been doing it. I know Josh True Guna, big him up every time. He's doing the ladies as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But I don't know. Maybe latter half of the season, we'll start trying to go down there and actually be in attendance. So it's a little bit, it's not going to be a watch along, but it'll be like a match day vlog or something. So I don't know. We will see, guys. We will see what is going on with the ladies. Big up Vigilante, you and your grey lines, etc. Big up to you, Tone. Big up the legend, man. Big up Vigilante, bro. Leeds, come on, guys. Come on, Leeds. And I hope their crowd are on to them and it starts getting all, yeah, loud and, yeah, come on, Leeds, man. Come on, Leeds. Facts, Jamboy. We just love our football. Yeah, man. Big up Quadra and Gunner for life. Big up to you, Vigilante, and thank you for sending people here. Storm still, fuck these greedy companies. Yeah, they are. They're ripping everyone off, bro. They're ripping everyone off, just making money hand over fist, just like the clubs making money hand over fist, merch, all this stuff. But the fans, you know, the customers, we can't request anything. We can't demand that we got some world-class players at our team or our club. We can't demand that we can have a Wembley day out every now and again because we pay a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? We just expected to keep paying, shut up and keep paying. Cyclical consumption, just going round in a circle, paying. So I'm saying, AJ, I'm baffed. You'd swear Rene is learning from Arteta today. It sucks. The players are slow and uninspired. Jesus, man. Bring Rene Sledges into the men's team. She's a ruthless manager, plays to win games, not sit back and defend. Well, hopefully we see that today, bro, because obviously the team are losing as it stands, and it sounds pretty lethargic, doesn't it? I totally agree, Jamboy. Fuck is, yep, definitely, man. Gotta go. Big up views and chat. Yeah, big up to you, DG. Have a good day, bro. Big up Vigilante. 1-1 in the Arsenal. Hey, come on. There we go. Come on, you gooners. Come on, the Arsenal ladies, man. Just coming in to say we equalize. Come on, man. Come on, Arsenal. Bash. Views on sport, Fire Stick or Android Media Player for about 30 buff. You can set up streaming app services for free. So easy to do. Okay. Well, we're gonna need to get there. Like I said, we're still doing the logistics. I still might need to get some internet down at Mumsy's. So I want to get Uptel because I want to get better uploading speeds for streaming. So I am gonna look to, you know what I mean? I am gonna look to invest, guys, a little bit more and try and upgrade it as best as I can. You know, get a proper setup, all of the games, all of that stuff. But you know, and I'll talk to you guys. Big up Hendo. Obviously, he messages me on X as well. You know what I mean? So we will talk. Jamboy, whoever. Tony's got my number. 28 likes, amazing. I think we've had 20 people in there like once. And then we've been hovering around the 15 mark. All Black slapped up the Aussies. Big up, man. Rugby, I take it. Views, it's a one-off 60 to 70 for a calendar year. However, the link Hendo put in shows how to do it for free. Mainly the VPN. The guy I got mine from has VPN on his server or something. Okay. So still, but then with VPN, no, that's monthly, innit? Like 4 or 5 quid a month unless you pay for a year. I'm not sure. Listen, I'll try and check it all out. I mean, do you know what I need to do first and foremost, though, guys? Let me stop sharing this. You know what I need to do first and foremost is fix my phone. You can't even see it. Yeah, there's cracks all on my phone. Yeah, I dropped it the other day. It's smashed up because it's black. You can't really see it too tough. Yeah, but it's got like mad green lines, and when you have the screen on, it gets so bright that you can barely see it. The cracks are going through the phone, so when I try and do watch alongs, it's terrible. So now I'm gonna have to buy a new phone. That happened on my dad's birthday as well, 1st of October. You can see the cracks more there, smashed there. I dropped it. Yeah, there was like a dragonfly out in the garden flying towards me while I'm smoking my joint. I've gone to swat it. I've got the phone in my hand and my phone's gone flying out of my hands, boom. And I said, oh Lord, happy birthday, Dad. And now I need to buy a new phone. I ain't got insurance on my phone. If I don't need to pay for insurance, I won't, because that's a racket in itself as well, guys. You know what I'm saying? You keep telling me about Rashid, bro. I'm on the show. I know he's live, bro. Bro, have you not checked his show? You'll see my name in the title, bro. Like, I'm gonna send people over there. Don't worry, Kwaja, my guy. Don't worry. Legendary stuff anyway. Big up to Kwaja, man. Do you use Premiere AD Live for your streaming service? I need to find out all of that shit, man. I'm telling you. It's a bit blowy. Bloody hell, bro. It feels like Final Destination, Hendo. Like, I got a couple of like acrylic sheets. I don't even know what they're called, like panels that are gonna get used for some shit when the weather gets bad. I'm scared they're gonna fly across the garden and end my life. Hendo, I have no idea about that, mate. I just bought the Fire Stick, paid the guy, sent me the instructions. Big up, man. Listen, if it works, it works. It's still cheaper than what I'm paying now. Great show as always. Catch up. So big up to you, bro. I mean, it's been all right. It's been quiet, but it is what it is. I think it's happening across YouTube at this moment in time. You know what I mean? So I just have to roll with the punches. Big up to all you legends. Take care in the chat. Enjoy your weekend, whichever way it goes today. Love. It's always love, Tony, man. And I wish you all the best, my friend. Hendo was like really simple. Big up to you, Jamboy. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Big up to all you legends, man. Look, I've got about 10 minutes before I'm on with Rashid. Big up to Jamboy. Big up to Storm. Pac-Man in the house. Big up to you guys, man. Did any of you get the notification that I was live, though, guys? Just before I go, because I want to go toilet and finish off my little stub, and then I'm going to be back on for the build-up with the legends. Yeah, big up Rashid. I'll send you there anyway for early likes. But are you guys getting my notifications? You see how the light keeps going in and out as well with the dimness? It's because I need to get a backlight. Like the light in this room isn't enough. You know what I mean? Reckon 2-0 Arsenal. Hopefully, I'm saying 2-1. I want our defense to keep the clean sheets. You know? And I'm going to be interested to find out what happens with Gabriel. Big up Pac-Man. Definitely, we need a 2-1 win. Come on, the Arsenal ladies and the Arsenal guys. Any chance you can put that link in the chat again, please? If you need help getting... Yeah, you are. Definitely not far from me. Absolutely. There's a link for StreamYard. Jamboy, try that one. Are you talking about to get on here? Or you talking? No, I think he was talking about for the streams and the football, my bro. I'm not sure. Swatting Dragon up, bro. I promise you, that's exactly what happened. I'm sitting there, I'm smoking my joint in the garden. Happy days, thinking about Pops. Hopefully Arsenal win today. I see a dragonfly. Cool. Let bygones be bygones. I don't usually trouble shit anyway. It's coming straight at me. So I've moved. It's hit my window. Starts flying around. It's coming straight at me again. So I've gone to swat it this time. I'm telling you, when I'm rolling with the punches, but when I say that to you guys, I really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm gonna have to go and spend £200-300 now just to go and get a little replacement phone. This phone's only it's an XR. You can see all the cracks on it, boy. It's mad. It's an XR, and I don't mind a few cracks, but it's when it starts affecting the screen, it starts getting mad. If it's on for like 5 minutes, it just gets greener and greener and greener. Like, it's crazy work. But that's what happened, man. You know, unks, bro. You know what I'm saying? The elderly. You know what I'm saying? Kwaja, thanks anyway. If you thought I meant, yeah. That I was trying to explain that to Kwaja, man. Big up, he's a legend though. Big up Kwaja, man. Link to Fire Stick. There you go, mate. There you go, mate. Legend. Lovely. Big up to all you legends, man. No, don't say sorry, man. You just didn't understand. That's all it was, my bro. Absolute legend. We need to turn it up, especially after the Chelsea draw. Are we talking about the ladies? Yeah, I did. Big up to Latvian. Make sure you're subbing to him. I got the notification. Okay. Nope, no notification again. Big up to Gianni, man. Hope you're good. Message me on Insta. I know you've been sending me videos and that. I don't always go on there, bro, but message me for Under the Lens if you want to do one of those, bro. Hope you're good, though. Let me know, guys, because Johan saying, yes, what, you got the notification? Yep, got a notification. Okay, because it's been crazy, guys. 3-1 Arsenal. I hope so, man. I hope so, bro. I hope it's 3-0, 2-0. I hope so, though. Big up to you, Gianni. Yeah, good morning, afternoon. Big up, Gianni. Dap it. I got the notification. Wicked. Half an hour into the show. Oh, for fuck's sake. 29 likes. Big up to you, Static, man. Thank you for that, my bro. I still couldn't just share your video either, bro, man. I know you were saying something about the privacy, but if you want me to share it, bro, otherwise I've got to screen record it and it's saving it to my phone and that. But I do want to, you know, put that on my post and put that on my stories. Or what I might do, or even if you make it downloadable, like not shareable to a story, but downloadable, I can download it and I can maybe even upload it on the channel like a short, almost like a fan cam. I know you're doing fan cams with Shane, but I ain't got no problem doing something like that as well. Big up to you, Dre, my bro. I hope you're well, man. Hope all of you guys are well. Nick Fadley as well. Big up, bro, man. Ain't seen you for a minute. Nice to have you back around. Big up Dre. Big up everyone. Big up all you legends, man. Half time, love it. Come on, Leeds, man. Come on, Leeds. We need that. Just get yourself a Samsung A15, A14 phone, 120, superb dual SIM E phone. Okay. Obviously, I've got a lot of shit on this phone. It's an iPhone, though. So in terms of, it's either that or I need to get myself memory stick or something so I can just save everything. But yeah, I got the notification. Big up. So I know some people are and some people ain't, but not everyone. Some people late as well. Annoying. But there you go. All right, guys, what we are going to do is, like I said, I'm literally on in like 6 minutes. So I'm going to send you over to Rash. I'm going to quickly use the toilet. And then I will join the legends over there. I think Shane's over there. I think Jez, maybe even BBK. So you've got a stacked panel for the build up today. You know, that's me and Rashid's thing. We always do the build up. So let me try and send you over there because he's not live yet. I'm gonna have to type it in. Arsenal Revolution. I have to type in Rashid. Why can't I bloody find it? It's so annoying. Why can't I find it? Don't do that. Don't do that. Arsenal Revolution. Like, this is taking the piss. Why can't I find Rashid's channel? Arsenal Revolution TV. I type it in, nothing comes up. There we go. There we go. Big up to you, legends, man. Get over there nice and early. Leicester City 1-up. Ladies game. Yeah, ladies game. Big up to you, Wahaha. Let's get over to Rashid. Hit him with early likes. He's going to be going live in 4 minutes, so it's not like you're going to be waiting long. Hit him with a views raid. I will catch you guys over there. Big up to Mike's. Big up to everyone that was in the chat. Big up to Yassar, the sponsor of the show. Make sure you're subbing to him, and we will see you soon, people.